Right, here is a quick view of the garden, or a bit of the garden. This is outside the front door. There is the front door, and here we have, what have we got? We got some petunias, some of which are black, and then down underneath here we have some I don't know, impatiens they are in French, and this, the big thing next to it, that's one of my aubergines, the rather better aubergine, which I think is going to produce some flowers or something. And there is the cat. Moving on over towards the veggie garden, and here we have quite a lot of self-seeded hollyhocks, and we're fortunate in the fact that there seem to be 4 different colours for 4 different hollyhocks, so you can't complain. And there is even another hollyhock over there. I always thought that you thought they were rather weed sort of things, but they look pretty nice to me. And over here, this is an edelweiss which is growing in the rockery. Whatever. Moving along, this is the gate that I repainted last autumn. I just took the design that was already there and painted it in nicer colours and got rid of all the rust and whatnot. And so into the veg garden. And the first thing we see here, this is citronnelle or melisse or don't know, lemon something or other. Lemon what's it? And over here, no end of raspberries. We have the lettuce. This is the cut as you go lettuce. So you've always got just the right amount. And then these are radishes, the second lot of radishes, as I've eaten the first. These are tomatoes. I've got 3 different sorts of tomatoes, 3 plants of each, and even some tomatoes have now appeared, or they're beginning to appear. Then there is the maize, 4 of them, and they seem to be doing extremely well. They're enormous, but they're pretty big. And a couple of leeks, leftover leeks. Over to the courgettes, and there's a big courgette. There's a courgette down there. There it is, that needs picking really. Ooh. But then there's another couple over here and they need picking. So haven't had any yet, but we're about to have some by the looks of things. Over there is cucumber. There's some cucumber flowers down there, so that will be producing cucumber. These are mange tout sugar snapped peas. I've already been having lots of them. So there's a whole load of sugar snapped peas. A load of carrots there, a couple of lines of carrots. And I've been thinning some of those yesterday, so we had some baby carrots. And these are the broad beans, so there's a couple of lines of them, and we're just about to have the first broad beans this evening. It already is this evening, by the way. And then I've got 2 different sorts of potatoes over here. I've got Agatha potatoes, which were meant to be for new potatoes, but they're already pretty big. So we've been starting to have those. And then these strange ones, which I don't know what they're called. They're called red something or other, Windsor or something very English sounding. And I wrote religiously all the names down, and the rain or the watering has washed all the names off, so now I don't know what they are. And then there's this bit of a flower garden thing trying to happen over there. Snapdragons have been planted, they'll be doing that soon. There's some cosmos over there. And that thing there is the peach tree, which we were given as a stick, a very, very small stick, not even a stick, a twig, and has grown into a peach tree, and it does actually have a peach on it. These are the red currant bushes. Over here there are the black currant bushes. I've already been picking those. Some rhubarb down there. This is the herby part of my of the veggie garden. This is a I don't know what I've forgotten what it's called. It's a herb that tastes of olives. So when you sniff it, it smells very strongly of olives, which is very nice. That's this one time that I bought this year. That seems to be okay. The rosemary wasn't okay, but it now seems a lot happier. It's been there for a little while. That one gets left outside. I bought some tarragon. That's going well. All this oregano, which is like a weed here essentially, and oregano just appears everywhere. So there's as much of that as we want and rather more. This is a thyme that I'd already planted last year, and it was very miserable, and now it's very happy because I've moved everything around. This is another sort of lemon thyme or something or other that I bought this year, and has also got about twice as big. So this is good news. I have the leeks going down there. There's some sage over there, which is doing well. These are all French beans, and the big ones I kicked off in my little incubator sort of greenhouse thing, and then the smaller ones I just, only some of those came up, and I just planted those direct in the ground. And then an impressive line of green beans has appeared over the last 2 days. And then there's another meant to be another line of yellow beans there, but the slugs keep eating them as they come up, so there's a lot of slug pellets down. And then this is the rather miserable attempt at runner beans, ditto. I think they have been coming up, but the slugs have been eating them as they've gone along, so I'm going to have to replant those. Then I've got some beetroot here, stripy beetroot, which seems to be very, very slow growing. This is this thing here, that's a horseradish, which you can't get rid of, so I pull it up periodically and make it into horseradish. Onions, got a few onions here. Another line of carrots, different sort of variegated carrots. That's a line of parsnips. I had to re-sow that because it was just too cold. I think they never germinated. And then more onions, chives and whatnot. We're never short of a herb. These raspberries all over the place. Those are all raspberries, all self-seeded. Not where I wanted them, but they just seem to do what they want to do. And along here, this is the strawberry patch. Most of the strawberries have now been eaten. I might have one of these raspberries. Very nice. And then over there, this is a piece of the garden that was always just weeds, and I de-weeded it, not that you'd know. And it's now got red cabbages, Brussels sprouts, and things that are called laitue de mange, which are sort of a lettucey thing which you cook, which Michelle's very keen on. I'm not really bothered, but where's the harm? And there's more blackcurrant bushes there and there. I've got a sunflower growing there. It was doing very well until it got eaten by slugs, but now it seems to have recovered. There you can see the slug damage. Well, I think it's slug damage. They just sort of set into it. So let's go on down here. So the flowery border, which was full of weeds, that thing's a peony. There are less weeds now, but it's going to be not sort of job that's done in one year, I think. And then over here, I'll close the garden gate. Over here, these are my other sunflowers, the other sunflowers that I started to plant. I'll take them out of the pot soon, but it was just to make them safe from slugs. They seem to be getting a bit too big to sit in that pot now. And the rosemary that actually comes inside every winter. And then these more petunias and another thing, and more petunias and another thing, and begonias over there. And these are on this here windowsill. These are 2 chilli plants there, 2 chilli plants there, 4 different sorts of chilli. These ones make black chilies, which look quite neat. These ones apparently make orange chilies, and there seems to be a minuscule orange chili there, and otherwise they're green ones which will go orange. And these ones are your traditional red chilies, though they're green to start off with, quite big. I don't know what these are. They seem to be, I don't know what, they'll change colour, maybe not. They're quite good that colour actually. They're called loco, in other words mad chilies. I've got a miserable laurel thing. And I've got 2 miniature grapefruit trees that I call goose pips that came out of a grapefruit, just for the fun of it really. I seem to be doing a bit better. And got my motorbike, which I have just washed, which was nice of me. I've got a few more flowers over here. Another sort of pot of assorted geraniums, other things, I'm not quite sure what they are. And another pot of assorted things. in there, and these large daisies, and the rhododendron bush, which lives in a pot because our soil's the wrong sort, and that obviously did its rhododendron thing quite some time ago. And growing up there is a clematis. Right, that's probably quite enough garden. I've got some more garden around it obviously, but it's been so dry, it's not really a great time to look at it, so we'll just look at that another time. There you go.